Hey, Jeremy Wilson here. Just want to put together a video showing you what the Google Keyword Tool Scraper looks like once you have it up and running and installed on your server. Right now I'm connected to it. You can see it running on the screen here. I'm connected to it through SSH, which is just a way to connect directly to your server and run scripts. If that's too technical sounding or scary sounding, or you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, you don't have to run it through SSH. You can run it through your web browser. So you just point your script, you just point your web browser at the URL where your script is installed, and that'll make sense when you read the installation instructions. And it can run through any web browser, Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer. The drawback to running it in your web browser is that you're using resources on your computer, not on your server, because you're connecting through your web browser, and the browser is eventually going to run out of memory, or it's going to get too much memory and it's going to crash, and you'll have to restart the script. So I think connecting through SSH, if you know how, or your webmaster knows how, or the programmer knows how to get it set up to run that way, that's the way to go. So what you see here on the screen is basically we're just grabbing keywords, rotating proxies, and solving captchas. That's all that's going on, and it just repeats. Where it says processing chunk 30 of 12,691, basically that means it's processing keyword 30 of 12,691 keywords that are in the database. Now, this number is going to be a lot higher the next time I run the script, because it's grabbing all these new ideas. And the script will go out and grab ideas for every single keyword that it finds suggestions for. So it just keeps mining over and over, deeper and deeper in the keywords. It can run, we'll probably never run out of keywords to scrape. When it grabs a new keyword, it'll then rotate the proxy and grab some suggestions there. Then it'll grab a new captcha phrase. It'll then send that captcha phrase over to decapture.com, where they will solve it and send it back to the script, and then it'll submit that to Google and grab more keywords, as you can see here. The keywords that are being grabbed, this is the keyword phrase, this is the competition number, this is the global exact match, local exact match, and the exact match cost per click number. And it just does this over and over and over again. I've run the script a couple of days without any problems, so just keep running and running and running. Eventually, though, something's gonna time out somewhere. Your proxy is gonna respond too slow. Google's keyword tool might time out the request. Decapture is gonna have problems. I think they're having problems now where I'm doing this video. Something at some point will fail. You can just restart the script and it'll pick up where it left off. It's not going to rescan keywords that it's already scanned. It's going to pick up where it left off. It also has a good bit of error handling built in. So the most common problems you run into, timeouts and things like that, the script does a pretty good job of handling that. So it'll keep running. So it doesn't terminate or run into problems as frequently, because we have a lot of error handling built in. As far as speed, as you can see, it's not the fastest speedster in the world, because we're rotating proxy after every query, and we're having to solve captchas. But your biggest bottlenecks to speed are going to be obviously having to solve the captchas. That slows things down a bit, and then your proxies. While we don't have much control over solving the captchas, proxies are another story. I really recommend good, dedicated, high-speed proxies. Because the proxies that you find publicly available, number one, they're probably not going to be too fast on average. They're going to time out, and they're going to go bad, and they're going to get blocked by Google. So if you have a good dedicated set of proxies, it's going to run faster, it's going to run more reliably. And because we rotate the proxy after every query, it's very Google friendly. So you have a 30, 20, 30, 50, I have 500 dedicated proxies I use with this and other scripts. Never have a problem getting banned. So that's it. This would literally run forever and grab your keywords. So that's the Google Keyword Tool Scraper in a nutshell. If you're so inclined, after you download it and you like what you see and you get some enjoyment out of it, let's see, we're getting decapture errors here. Let's see if it'll say it's handling these errors from the capture. Let's see if we can get it solved here. But anyway, if you download it and you like the script and you appreciate the use of the script, I'd really appreciate it if you come back to the site and hit the like button or tweet it out or share it somehow with others, let other people know about it, and especially leave your comments at the bottom of the page. We really appreciate it. So hope you get a lot of use out of it, and thanks a lot.